Yeah.
Hi, Dave. In the last couple of days, I've been talking to you about some past projects we did. So Kenny's going to open up a spreadsheet here, and I'm going to describe this. If you could imagine that this is data coming directly from your website for orders for, in this case, I've built two different macros, one to use a basic block text and one to use a cursive font. If you could imagine the column asking you what material, color, quantity, what the XDIM, YDIM, and Z dimension of the part you want to make. In this case, I made a trim border around it, and that's called trim offset. I've given us independent control of the outside radius, the inside radius, and then in the label field all the way on the right, you see the text that we're going to parametrically scale up and down to fit inside the macro. So from here, this is just a regular router sim import. Kenny's got it for us, so we're going to just go ahead and hit run job. And I'll describe what's happening as it cuts. So again, this macro, the way it's set up, is going to place a rectangle on the screen with filleted corners, a trim border to just give it like a groove. Then the physical text in whatever font we've selected is going to be parametrically sized to fit within the limits. There's also a margin so that we make sure we don't run into that, I'll call it the beauty groove around the outside. As it's parametrically putting these together, we've now switched to the cursive font. It will then go ahead and nest these into the sheets that we need to create the quantities of parts for that day. Again, I had some fun with what the mats will look like. And then we'll have the nest start. There we go. No real magic here. You've seen RouterSim generate nests. We'll go through and create all the NC code files. And Kenny, pull open the nested drawing. And just kind of zoom in. Let's look at this. So you can see the boundary and the trim I created. Again, this is just the starting of a parametric macro that has text in different fonts. And the only other thing I wanted to kind of show you is that I'll have sent the guys a drawing with all the different fonts that are machinable in the macro language. And we'll include that when we communicate with Justin and Steve again. That's it, Kenny. Thank you.